East Coast Breakfast.
Around about this time, we normally, conveniently enough, have a feature called eThekwini Matters, where we talk to the mayor. And thank goodness, because he was trending yesterday when he confronted the unions about cutting off our water supply. And so we would like to welcome back onto East Coast Radio our mayor, eThekwini Municipality Councillor Mxolisi Kaunda. Good mayor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Morning, colleagues. Morning to our listeners. And we are ready to make things happen in eThekwini. We are more energetic.
You were trending yesterday when you confronted the unions and the strikers and telling them they were treasonous in their behavior. How did that work out?
Yeah, look, they accepted that they are embarked on an illegal and unprotected industrial action. We issued a special interdict which we obtained from court, which prohibits them to enter in, to continue the activities, to disrupt operations, to distract infrastructure, and to intimidate other employees. So when they want to continue and negotiate with us, we said, let us negotiate in good faith. Yeah. You can't negotiate with us here in the boardroom, but you don't go out publicly and say you are not on strike and workers must go back to work. So that's what we required before we continue the engagement. By the way, the issues, the bone of contention is what they've been presenting to us are two major issues.
Yes.
The first one is category of the municipality. The second one is wage cap. So those issues, as we speak, they are already at a national bargaining council where we as a city and cities, we are represented by SALCA. They are represented by their unions in that bargaining council. And there is a scheduled meeting which will take place from the 11th to the 13th of March this month. So because they are now resuming with those negotiations, there were issues where the negotiations were suspended and unions were not bringing the same ideas. So they've been afforded with that opportunity. Now is the time to engage on the issues and resolve them. Through the main bargaining council processes, we can't take those issues and bring them down to our level. It is going to be against the legislation. It is going to be against the negotiations agreements that we have signed as partners.
Mr. Mayor, I know that today is the municipality. You guys are hosting the Water and Sanitation Student Conference. Please tell us more about that and the objectives you're hoping to achieve at the conference.
Yes, I'm happy so far that we are restoring services of water and electricity to our communities, and the city manager have issued a notice that all workers must report at work by end of business today. And this coincides with our water and sanitation student conference, where we source ideas, innovations, as well as the ways of preserving water, the messaging that the students will be bringing to us, and their ideas how to save water, how to source water, how to distribute water in a manner that it also preserves water. So the conference, its main purpose is to source these ideas. We started this conference in 2012, and there are 50 schools which are already here at ICC, and they will be tabling their own ideas and innovative ways of doing things to support our water and sanitation turnaround strategy.
Beautiful.
Honourable Mayor, can you just share with us quickly the interventions that you've now had to take to do, because there's obviously been a strike? How is it not going to affect service delivery anymore?
Yes, it was affecting service delivery through sabotage, people being chased away, those who are prepared to work. We are stopping all that. Law enforcement agencies are working with us, and we are giving them the last day today to report at work, not just to come and sit at work, but to go on the ground and work and restore services. So if people are not going to be doing that, there will be consequences from the city manager who's running the administration of the city. And we are taking no nonsense when it comes to the adhering to our laws, because we are not a lawless city. So therefore it's important that everybody must know, if we are embarking on an illegal strike or unprotected strike, you are actually going to be taken on board in terms of disciplinary processes internally. And police have also arrested those who were found beating others and also destroying or damaging our infrastructure.
No, Mr. Mayor, we saw with this video evidence that you do not take any nonsense. We saw that.
And Mr. Mayor, just before you go, you come here and we ask you some tough questions and you answer them. And I just wanted to give you a shout out in terms of the municipality, the eThekwini Municipality app. It is absolutely brilliant. You can lay your complaints there, you can do your meter readings there,
it's good.
And just the constant updates when there's power outages, when there's whatever's happening in and around the city. So thank you so much for that, because I think everyone should probably get the app instead of looking for fake news on social media.
Indeed, because you can also make a payment through the same app.
East Coast Breakfast.